Howdy, my name's Brian, and I'm doing a review on the Epiphone EJ-200 CE that I ordered from Musician's Friend. It's a beautiful looking guitar. I know the webcam I'm using here doesn't do it justice, but it is absolutely a gorgeous guitar. And I got it from Musician's Friend, and they shipped it real quick. Less than a week, maybe 4 or 5 days, and it came in great condition. Sounds wonderful, and I'm going to just kind of go over it real quick. And I just think the finish on it was flawless. There was nothing wrong with the finish. The only complaint I got, and I'm going to get right into that, was the setup on it. The setup was absolutely horrible. The E and the A strings, from the 5th fret on up the fretboard, both of them fretted out, and they buzzed all the way up. You go like this, and it would fret out and buzz really bad. The neck, when I got it, was perfectly straight, and the bridge, the saddle on the bridge, on the bottom end was really low on the E and A, so I had to put a shim in here now until I can get it to a decent luthier to put a new bridge and a new nut in it. But the shim, it was really low, so I had to put actually 2 little pieces of plastic shim in there to raise the E and the A string up enough to keep them from buzzing. And then I had to put a bow in the neck as well. Now I'm going to try to show you how high I got the strings on here. And when it came, they were pretty low all the way through, and it was really nice action, other than the fact that it was fretting out. But right now, if you can see that, the strings are pretty high on the guitar. So you can look there. But that's how high they have to be so it doesn't fret out. And so I'm going to have to take it to a luthier and have them take care of that. But otherwise, other than that, the electronics sound great on it. It's got a built-in tuner. It's got 2 pickups. It's got one underneath the bridge. It's got a magnetic pickup right here. And you can blend them both together or use them separately. They work great if you look at the output jacks. You have one here on where you put the strap in, that's the mono, and then another one here, so you can run stereo, which is great. I think this one right here works for the bridge pickup, and this one here goes for the magnetic pickup. Now, here's what it sounds acoustically, but at the end of this video, I'm going to put a recording up that I did with this guitar, and I ran it straight into a Tascam 2488 Neo. On the guitar itself, there was no effects, there was no processing. I left all the equalization straight up, so there wouldn't be no discoloration on that, as far as, you know, what the Neo does normally. But it sounds really good. It's a full-bodied sound. It's not overly loud, which I kind of like. You know, some people I see complain that since it's a jumbo, that it wasn't very loud for being a jumbo, but I kind of like that it's not overly loud, so that I can practice at home, and it's not a big deal. And if I'm on stage playing, you know, I have it run through the monitors anyway, so I have no issues with that. The hardware on it, this gold hardware, is really good. It stays in tune. I put a set of elixirs on it, and they work pretty good. On the frets themselves, I noticed that there's a little bit of it's not bad, but it's not as smooth as I would like. I know, like, if I'm playing a G, I can feel it. I can feel the fret here, the 1st fret, kind of dig into my hand a little bit. So if I'm playing country and I do a lot of stuff with the G chord, the C add 9, that after a while that kind of digs into the hand. But you know, we get those frets filed on the edges, and that'll fix that up. I would recommend this guitar to anybody. I mean, for what it costs, it's a wonderful, wonderful guitar. I've compared it and A-B'd it with some Martins up at a music store, and actually preferred this one, the sound of this one, way more than, you know, a couple of $3,000 Martins. That's just my personal preference. I mean, you have to try them out yourself. But overall, I'm pretty happy with the guitar, and I would recommend it to anybody that's looking to get an acoustic electric guitar that's main act, you know, if you're going on tour, singer-songwriter, country, stuff like that. It's a great, I think it would be a great guitar once you get it set up decently. Like I said, that's the only issue I had with it, was how it was set up. So whoever says inspection card, quality control, RR, whoever you are, RR, you should be fired. It says 100% inspected, set up in the United States by Epiphone 28. So whoever set this thing up, man, I don't know where you hung over or what at work that day, but man, it definitely was far from being set up. Anyway, that's the Epiphone EJ-200 CE, and right now I'm going to go ahead and have an audio recording of a song that I recorded, and you'll hear how the guitar sounds through a Tascam 2488 Neo. Hasta.
I saw St. Christopher walking down on Main with a black Madonna, fingers holding a flame. And I saw an eagle rising out of the blue, and I heard a car crash, and it reminded me of you. Now I saw a baby star, North Africa, too weak to cry, the tears fell down on the straw. And I saw this orphan lift her vagabond eyes. And right at that moment, Lord, I came to realize you carry me across the mighty river. You lift me up above the raging sea. You give me all this love you deliver, straight to my back porch on the road to Calvary. Well, I saw this rich man with bracelets of gold, 4 cars in a yacht, and a mistress, I'm told. But somewhere a restless wind blows out to sea. Somewhere there's a place for you and me. You carry me across the mighty river, and you lift me up above the raging sea. And you give me all the love you deliver, straight to my back porch on the road to Calvary. Now if you're wondering where I was last night, with Black Madonna, yeah, she gave me a light. I guess there's not a whole lot more to say. Just tell St. Christopher we're all on our way. You carry me across a mighty river. You lift me up above the raging sea. You give me all this love you deliver, straight to my back porch on the road to Calvary. You carry me across a mighty river, and you lift me up, yeah, above the raging sea. You give me all this love you deliver, straight to my back porch on the road to Calvary. Yeah, straight to my back porch on the road to Calvary. Yeah, straight to my back porch on the road to Calvary.